Is it time to buy or sell Tesla stock? In this video, we will explore Tesla in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 25th of June, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any significant updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 23rd of June, 2025, our system has classified Tesla as a hold or accumulate, resulting in a score of negative 0.09. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has not met our expectations, showing a decline of 6.06%. This equates to an average daily loss of 2.02% since it was designated as hold or accumulate. The stock is positioned within a robust, short-term upward trend, indicating a likelihood of further increases. Analyzing the 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 35.72% over the upcoming 3 months, with anticipated returns ranging between 25.65% and 64.31%. In terms of long-term performance, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of about 24.23%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance may fluctuate between negative 7.46% and 102.27% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $303.11 and $662.54. Our latest daily update for Tesla includes the headline, "Weaker technical forecast for Tesla as stock downgraded to hold/accumulate." The Tesla stock price experienced a decline of 3.79% on the last day, which was Wednesday, the 25th of June, 2025, dropping from $340.47 to $327.55. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 7.01%, ranging from a low of $320.40 to a high of $342.86. The price has increased in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 0.45% over the past 2 weeks. Volume rose on the last day by 8 million shares, although this occurred alongside falling prices. This could serve as an early warning, suggesting that the risk may slightly increase over the next few days. In total, 119 million shares were exchanged for approximately $38.92 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $488.54, while the lowest price was $182. Currently, the stock price is 32.95%, or $160.99, below the 52-week high of $488.54, which also represents the all-time high for the stock. Tesla's stock is currently facing a mix of challenges and opportunities. Today's data reveals that the company is experiencing significant competition in Europe, particularly from BYD, which has surpassed Tesla in sales and is ramping up its product offerings. This heightened competition has contributed to a sharp decline in Tesla's sales by 28% in May and a staggering 41% year-over-year decrease. Such trends raise concerns for short-term performance, as investors may react negatively to declining market share. Further complicating the outlook, Tesla's recent public robotaxi initiative has encountered operational difficulties in Austin, Texas, with reports of traffic issues and driving errors during early tests. Despite strong initial excitement around the robotaxi launch, a Wall Street analyst flagged a potential stock crash of up to 45% post-launch, indicating a cautious stance moving forward. On the other hand, Tesla's and Uber's entry into the automated ride-sharing space has initially boosted stock gains, reflecting optimism for long-term growth potential. However, this optimism may be tempered by Goldman Sachs' view that growth in the robotaxi sector will be slow in the near term. In summary, while Tesla holds promise in the long run with its innovations, its immediate future is clouded by competitive pressures and operational hiccups, which could lead to volatility in its stock price in both the short and long term. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 24th of June, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned TSLA a sell grade along with a hold action. On Friday, the 20th of June, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush rated TSLA as outperform with a hold action. On Friday, the 20th of June, 2025, Goldman Sachs assigned TSLA a neutral grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 20th of June, 2025, Piper Sandler rated TSLA as overweight and issued a downgrade action. On Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, Guggenheim assigned TSLA a sell grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Tesla stock a general sell rating. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts provide the stock with a buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Tesla. The Tesla stock currently indicates a sell signal based on the short-term moving average. However, there is a conflicting buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is above the long-term average, this results in an overall buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. If the stock experiences further gains, it may encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $329.48. Conversely, if the stock declines, it is likely to find support from the long-term average at about $327.53. A breakthrough of the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a drop below the long-term average will result in a sell signal. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also emerged, which could impact short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Tuesday, May 27, 2025, and since then, the stock has fallen by nearly 10%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is identified. Notably, trading volume increased alongside the falling prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning sign, suggesting that the stock should be monitored more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal from 21 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 94 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 7 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 7 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, sell signal from 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 12 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 21 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us to find more signals. Let's discuss support, risk, and stop loss for Tesla. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $284.70 and $282.76. There is an inherent risk when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level could lead to a drop to the next support point. In this instance, Tesla has support just below today's level at $284.70. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $282.76 and $272.20. The stock exhibits average daily movements, and with a solid trading volume, the risk is categorized as medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $22.46 between its high and low, which accounts for 7.01%. In the past week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 5.96%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Tesla, let's briefly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, often referred to as the PE ratio. This important ratio measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. An extremely high PE ratio indicates that the stock might be overvalued. However, it is not unusual for technology companies or those with significant market potential to exhibit such high ratios. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 22nd of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 0.43. It's important to keep an eye on these figures, as they can substantially influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Tesla. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Tesla is at $334.07. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Tesla encounters its first support level at $284.70. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Tesla from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 12th of June, 2025, Zhu Xiaotong made an insider purchase of 15,000 shares of non-qualified stock option, which grants the right to buy. On the same day, Zhu Xiaotong also purchased 15,000 shares of common stock. Again, on that same day, Zhu Xiaotong purchased another 15,000 shares of common stock. On the 5th of June, 2025, Tanisha Vaibuff made an insider purchase of 6,538 shares of restricted stock unit. On that same day, Tanisha Vaibuff also purchased 6,538 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of 0.000. Overall, insiders purchased 0 shares and sold 0 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $317.66, reflecting a decrease of 3.02%. This stock experiences medium daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal stemming from a pivot top identified 20 days ago. Is Tesla stock a good buy? Tesla displays several positive indicators. However, we do not find these compelling enough to recommend it as a buy at this time. Currently, it is better viewed as a hold or accumulate candidate while we wait for further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have revised our evaluation of this stock from a buy recommendation to a hold or accumulate. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 26th of June, we anticipate Tesla will open higher by $2.72, starting at a price of $330.27. We would like to remind you that trading carries a significant risk of financial loss. It is advisable to consult with a financial advisor prior to making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment choices should not be solely based on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.